read that. Numbers 1.
Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18.
Read it out.
And they assembled the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees.
Now, sis, you're a college student. What is a pedigree?
A sin of the devil.
You're not sure? A pedigree?
A sin of the devil.
No, a pedigree is a bloodline. Your nationality.
What is your bloodline?
I already explained that. What? Listen to that. Read.
And they declared their
They
pedigrees
declared their bloodlines
after their families
of their families
by the house of their fathers.
So, sis, the Bible, which you said you believe in, correct? It says that whatever your father is what you are. So even though you guys have a word to call the mixed people amongst your people, the reality is that you are whichever your father is. So which one of those tribes is your father? Would he be Amharic? Would he be Tigrinya? Would he be Oromo? Amharic? Okay, so you would be Amharic. Okay? Right, it's a language, but it's 3 different sects of people. You guys call yourselves by one of those 3, correct? The larger group being the Oromo? Oh, you were born and raised here. Okay, I got you. So look, the Bible says that you are whatever your father is, okay? Now, let me show you about this Lion of Judah. Give me Genesis. Let me show you this Lion of Judah. Genesis chapter 49. This is a prophecy that's in the Bible so that you understand what that is. The colors that's on that jacket, it's not a religion. This is actually the children of God, called the Israelites.
That's right.
These are the people. You've heard of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Okay, Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Israel had 12 sons. His sons are known as the children of Israel or the Israelites. Okay, so on this sign right here, these are the 12 tribes. Now, what I'm showing you is that lion that's on your jacket, right? Read that.
The book of Genesis chapter 49 and verse 9.
Read it out.
Judah is a lion's whelp.
You hear that, sis? Read that again.
Judah,
which is the top tribe, the tribe that Jesus Christ comes from, read.
Is a lion's whelp.
He is a lion's whelp. So in the Bible, the tribe of Judah is identified by a symbol. That symbol is the lion. Okay? So that's the reason that you guys wear that on there. Give me Isaiah 11 and 11 real quick. Now, here's why that's important to know, sister. Because you're in Ethiopia, right? Or you're Ethiopian. Your people descend from Ethiopians, correct? But you have a bunch of distinct people in Ethiopia. There's not just Ethiopians there. What is the original name of Ethiopia? Do you know? Does Cush ring a bell? Cushites? You gotta go? Okay, read that anyway.
Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 11.
So what I'm gonna do is explain to the sister as she walks off why we're explaining to her who is in Ethiopia. Read.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time.
The second time. Meaning God already delivered some people the first time, so he's gonna deliver a second time. Read.
To recover the remnant of his people.
Who are his people? The Israelites.
That's right.
That's the people that God chose and gave his name. Read.
Which shall be left from Assyria.
Sir, how you doing? Which shall be left from Assyria. Read.
And from Egypt.
And from Egypt. These are Hamitic people. Read.
And from Pathros.
Read.
And from Cush.
And from Cush, which is Ethiopia. So when we come out to speak, we're not out here to speak to black, white, Hispanic, so forth and so on. Those are terms that we use because the average person doesn't understand what the biblical script says.
Right.
Hey, what's your nationality? What is your nationality, sir? You're a Jew? You said Jew?
Hispanic?
Okay, all praise you. You said Hispanic. Okay, now here's what's interesting. Jew is actually a bloodline of people. Hispanic is a term of title or ownership. Did you know the term Hispanic means his property of Spain? That's what Hispanic means. Do you belong to Spain? Nah. Where are your ancestors from?
From Mexico.
From Mexico. What were your ancestors called?
Mexico.
Nah, they weren't called Mexican. That's good though. She's trying to help you. They were called the Aztecs in the beginning. Aztecs, right?
Aztecs,
Yes, sir. Look here at the bottom of this sign. You see Aztecs down there?
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you see it in? Okay. So the Aztecs, according to the Bible, were called the tribe of Issachar. Okay? That is a tribe of the nation of Israel. That's one of Israel's 12 sons. All right? So that's one of Jacob's 12 sons. Read that.
Genesis chapter 49 and verse 14.
Read it.
Issachar is a strong ass.
Issachar is a what?
Strong ass.
A strong ass. What is normally the symbol we see when it comes to Mexico? Well, we see the eagle, right? Because there was an eagle that conquered you guys, which were the Spaniards. But there's another symbol that you use that was older than that eagle. Nah. It was a donkey.
A donkey?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the pictures of the burro? With the two bags hanging over the back of it? Yeah, there's a guy with a big sombrero and he's pulling a donkey with the bags over coming from the field. That is a symbol of Issachar, of the Mexican people.
Right.
So this is in the book of Genesis, 6,000 years ago, and this symbol was given as an identity to who you are. So when we see that symbol, we know that that's fitting you. All right, read again.
Issachar is a strong ass.
So not the Aztecs, but Issachar is a strong ass. What is an ass usually used for? What is a donkey used for? To carry things, but it's used as a form of a work, a helper in work, right? They use the mule to carry things, to pull things, right? The mule is used all through Mexico for many things. So the Bible says that your ancestors are described as a strong ass, meaning strong people. Read.
Couching down between two burdens.
And they're couched down between two burdens. Two burdens meaning two things that are oppressing them. Okay? Now, there's a bunch of ways you can look at that, but you've got South America that takes from Mexico. You've got North America that takes from Mexico. They're couched down between two burdens. Read.
And he saw that rest was good.
And he saw that rest was good. In Spanish, what do you call a nap? What do you call it? What's the word for nap in Spanish? Okay. What about siesta? A siesta. You go to work, in the middle of the work day, you sit down, you eat, you take a nap under the tree. It's a rest. So Issachar saw that rest was good. This is called a siesta. So these are things that identify who Issachar is today.
Yes, Lord.
You understand? The problem is, though, give me Isaiah 1 and 3. The problem is, though, that you guys never knew that this is who you were. Because were you raised, I can see it on your neck, you were raised Catholic. You were raised Catholic. That's the reason you have, yeah. So you got the rosary beads on your neck, which is a symbol of Catholicism, correct? So you believe in Santa Maria, right? Yeah, the Virgin Mary, right? Okay. You celebrate all of the Lent. You do the Lent. You put the ashy cross on your forehead and all of that stuff. Okay, cool. Watch this. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
The ox knoweth his owner.
So now, the Bible says an ox knows who owns him. He knows who his owner is. Read.
And the ass his master's crib.
And a donkey knows where he comes from. Read.
But Israel.
But who?
Israel.
But Israel, the children of Israel, read,
doth not know.
They don't know. Read.
My people doth not consider.
God was specific. He said, my people. These 12 tribes don't realize that they are the 12 tribes, nor do they even consider that this is who they are.
Bring it out, huh?
You understand? So you never considered before the day that this was even you, right? Because you called yourself Mexican, you call yourself Catholic, correct? Okay, read that. Go ahead.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Read.
Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach.
So, this is a prayer, right? Jeremiah is saying, remember, O Lord, the reproach, meaning the troubles, the turmoils that have come upon us. What turmoils came on the Aztec people? Think about it, just a little bit. If you were the Aztecs before, now you're called Mexican, right? That means something happened in a time frame that changed you from being an Aztec to being a Mexican. What was it that happened? You have no idea? What about you, sis?
Show it a little closer.
Yes, sir.
Step a little closer so y'all can see the illustration.
Yeah. Come forward. Look at this. What is this? Yeah. What is this? Yeah. Does this bring to mind anything in what you were taught in history? Did this happen to the Aztec people? Yes. Who did this happen at the hands of, though? Who did this to the Aztec people? The conquistadors, the Spaniards. So before the Spaniards came, you were not speaking Spanish. You were speaking a form of Hebrew. If you were in northwest Mexico or northeast, you were speaking a Nahuatl language. You understand? So the change that occurred, what this is talking about, is they came against you and oppressed you. The reproach. They made you a reproach. You understand? Read.
Our inheritance.
Our inheritance, meaning the land that you had on your own, read,
is turned to strangers.
Is turned to strangers. Who is your land turned to now? Who runs Mexico now? Is it the Aztec people? It's the Spaniards. It's the Spaniards. Because what language do you speak? You speak what? Spanish. You don't speak the native languages no more, right? Right. Your name now, what's your last name? Garcia. Is that a Aztec last name? No, that is a Spanish last name. So this is a name that was given to you by your oppressor as a reproach. Read.
Our houses to aliens.
Your houses were given to aliens. Now when Mexicans come into America, especially illegally, what do they call you? They call you an alien. Another people took your land. They were the aliens, but today you believe that it's their land and that you're the alien.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.